What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I'm going to talk about Cory Hardrict and Tia Mowry. Now, I recently spoken about them in one of my most recent videos on my BasikSocialPoliticz channel. And I'll link y'all to it in the description box. And I spoke about how Tia Mowry is online trolling. You know, Cory has moved on with his life. He is getting into more movie and TV roles, especially movie roles. He was most recently in Tyler Perry's Divorce in the Black. And he seems to have fully embraced his single life. This guy is embracing this new road for himself, unlike Tia Mowry, who's online trolling because she divorced him thinking that she was going to replace him. And that did not happen. So she's online trying to troll and make jokes. But the joke is on you, Tia, because you left a man that was very driven to make something of his career, more so now than ever before. And I think that Tia Mowry underestimated just how much support Cory would get and how he would be able to find success for himself. I don't think that she really saw that coming. And I believe she has made attempts to try to test the waters in reconciliation. I just think that he's done. Once that paperwork is signed, you know, a lot of times there's no going back. Now, if the paperwork weren't signed, because she got a very favorable divorce settlement. Tia Mowry got a very favorable divorce settlement. And they both went their separate ways. And she really thought she was going to win. I don't know who gave Tia Mowry the horrible advice that they gave her, but I think Cory has benefited more from the divorce than she has, you know, because Cory, you know, say what you want, Cory's in his 40s. Cory's lucky in his 40s. He looks stress-free, you know, he's not aged poorly, and he is, again, slowly but surely finding success for himself where he can be happy with who he is. Because I truly believed that when you divorced him, Tia, I think he was very distraught. I really do. Because one minute you have a family, the next minute, the woman that you're married to, the mother of your children, all of a sudden she wants out. And you know what Cory did? Cory said, you know what, you want to leave? Go ahead and leave. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you. You're not happy with me, then we might as well break up. You might as well divorce. As long as I'm able to be in my children's life, you can move on with your life, because obviously you're missing something. And I think that because, you know, she's middle-aged, she doesn't really have a movie or TV career like that. There is a speculation that she's going to be doing a reality show talking about her divorce. I told y'all, man, something is wrong with these heifers, man. Why would you do that? You don't see Cory doing interviews talking about you or the divorce. He's talking about what he's doing moving forward. But here you are looking to exploit the marriage for your own benefit because you don't have the talent that it seemed like he has. Even though, you know, Tia, you had way more success early in your career, you and your sister, I think Cory may end up finding more and more success for himself, even in his 40s. And I think that Tia underestimated that. She thought she would leave Cory high and dry and he would not want to move on. And it looks like that's what Cory is doing. I think Cory has made up in his mind that he's going to go out there and find success for himself. He's not going to feel sorry for himself. He's not going to be bitter. He's just going to move on. That's what men should do. Men should move on, because there's a lot of broken, mentally unstable people out here who have a good thing going and they throw it all away because what? They're getting bad advice from people. I think that Tia is just going through a midlife crisis. And she's trying to pull a Aisha Curry in her own way by wanting more attention for herself and wanting to be seen as something that she is not. You're not seen as sexy. You're not. We reject your application to be sexy. We reject it. Just like we rejected Aisha Curry. No matter what Aisha Curry does do, we don't see you as how we see some of these other women out here. And that's a good thing. You should be seen as a wife and mother. Why would you want to be seen as anything else? I think Tia Mowry wants to be seen as something different, but we don't. We reject you. We're rejecting your application to be set. We're rejecting it, just like we rejected hers. That's why she had to go back home and stop all this nonsense about wanting more attention from men outside of the marriage. But Tia Mowry, she leaned into it, and she ruined a really good, seemingly a really good marriage. There was no infidelity. There was no domestic situation. So why leave? It's because you have a woman who's having a midlife crisis. She wants to see what's out there. You know, maybe she fears aging, but you married. And that's the price of marrying at a young age, is that you're going to build a family with somebody and the years are going to go by. But you chose to get married. It wasn't like you were forced into marriage. The marriage was out of the need to be in a better situation. You were already in a good situation, financially, socially. You made the choice to marry him, and I think a part of her might have regretted marrying Cory at that young of an age. So now she's on social media, she's trolling, making jokes. She's looking more and more bitter. She goes off on rants here and there. This is the sign of a person who at some point is going to regret the decision that she made. Because I'm telling you right now, Cory at 44 is out there making a success of himself, calling himself the baby Denzel Washington. You don't believe me? Let's take a look at this real quick. It's on Land of Black Star. She will regret her decision of divorcing him. Fans say Cory Hardrict is having his moment following success from his first major film since Tia Mowry divorce. Cory Hardrict believes he's stepping into a new chapter in his career in Hollywood. The actor who gained fame in his roles in films like American Sniper, Brotherly Love, recently starred in Tyler Perry's #1 streaming movie Divorce in the Black on Amazon Prime. As he embraces this breakthrough moment in his professional life, he likens himself to one of the greatest black actors of the generation. Fans believe the newfound attention that Cory has been getting has been long overdue. I wonder why. He opened up about the new role, the promotion of the movie, and what it means to him in an interview with BET.com. The 44-year-old called himself Baby Denzel Washington, drawing a parallel to the Oscar winner and claiming that this is his promised season, where the alley-oop from his friend and co-star Megan Good in the casting by Perry positioned him to walk in his purpose. So I'm stepping into my purpose, he shared in a clip of his interview with the outlet. I've been walking in it, but I'm really stepping into it right now, and it feels good. You see what happens, Tia? You did this man a favor. You did this man a favor, Tia. He gave up certain things in order to be a husband and father to both of your children, to be a family man. Yes, he was still doing acting, but now he can devote his focus into it. He really couldn't do that when he was with you. And you wanting a divorce out of the blue, I think, made him hungrier for success. Now, he's 44. Now, in Hollywood years, especially for men, that's still very young. There's a lot of top tier actors in Hollywood who are in their mid to late 50s, 60s, 70s. So he's, and again, he's not aged poorly at all. He has an opportunity to go out there and have huge success. And it's due to you, Tia, and your thirst for attention. For the recent divorce and the father to this purpose is about getting back to dreaming. I'm just getting back to dreaming for a living. He said, not that I ever stopped, but I'm really back to dreaming, and I feel like I can do anything. As long as you put that I am in front of it, if I'm this, I am that, You can do it. And then you put that in Jesus' name. Amen. The role in Perry's movie came about through a serendipitous connection. According to the All-American Homecoming star, Good mentioned his name to Perry. The billionaire movie maker had already cast Good as his lead and asked her what actor she wanted to work with, preferably one who had not yet received the recognition they deserved. She submitted his name. That's cool. That's cool to hear, you know. Perry reached out to Hardrict, and the rest is history. Tyler Perry just called me. Boom. I can't believe it. Cory recalled, I read the script and it was amazing. It was intense and it was nuanced with a lot of layers in the characters. It showed vulnerability, masculinity, everything I want to be as an actor, leading man. Yeah, like Denzel vibes. That's what I'm on right now. In the interview, he also described what it's like seeing his face on a giant billboard on Sunset Boulevard as a powerful and emotional moment. It was amazing to see, Cory said. I'm excited for the world to see the film. God is truly real, and I got the role. I did an amazing job, and I believe that my billboard is just the beginning. Just you hear that? You hear that, Tia? Cory says it's just the beginning. Fans comment on the clip of the sit down on Instagram, chiming in on his new confidence. Oh, somebody finna swoop. Okay. I guess they're complimenting him there. But yeah, you know, Tia, this is what you did. You did him a favor, Tia. Tia, you did him a favor. You're so busy trying to show the world you still got it. Meanwhile, this man got an opportunity that he never thought he'd get again, because I think he was going to stay with you for a very long time, Tia. I think Cory is going to try to make it work with you for as long as he could. And by setting aside all the things that he wanted, all of the dreams that he had, and now he's able to do it because he has that time freed up. He's not out here chasing women. He's out here chasing career and chasing money and success. And you out here trying to chase a man and build a reality show off of it. That's crazy. But what do you expect? This is 2024. You know, people who you expect to be mature and have their, you know, have themselves together, they're really not. Attention is currency. So let me know what's in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.